Greetings and salutations, it's Quiz again, and we're back for yet another edition of Pokemon Unite. Hopefully I can get out of Veteran Class 3. We saw with my Clefable plays it didn't go all that well. This time I'm going to play a Defender. Now I don't know, I might switch it up, I might play one episode as Crustle, I might play another episode as Trevenant, I might even throw one in there as, say, Snorlax. Just to see, you know, how things go. Maybe I'll do a Greedent. I've been saying that Greedent's good. We don't know. We'll see if I can, you know, shift the needle on the Greedent meter, because I've noticed that a lot of people don't really like him, and I've noticed this across multiple things. Like, you know, I'll read the forums, or I'll see people leaving feedback, not necessarily on the video, but leaving feedback on Twitter. And that feedback usually is that Greedent is not that good, and that he doesn't have a place. And in my estimation, Greedent does. I think Greedent has a very specific niche to fill. Now, you're probably wondering, what's that specific niche? What could it possibly be? Well, if you've ever played Deckard Cain in Heroes of the Storm, that's kind of the role he fills. But we'll throw one down as good old Snorlax here in the Citrus Berry costume. Or Hollowware, as they call them. I call them costumes because that's pretty much what they are. And let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'm not gonna run the melee nuke. He's supposed to go into the support tank. I was doing Panic Parade earlier today, so I had to change up a whole bunch of stuff. But Snorlax is not bad. He's got a lot of HP. That's literally his one saving grace, is his HP. Outside of the HP, he does have some frailty. Like, he doesn't have a whole lot of defense, he doesn't have a whole lot of special defense, he's just a big pool of health. And so playing into that big pool of health is going to be helpful. But, you know, looking at the team that I have here, they got the Blaziken, you got the Mew. Garchomp is the one I'm worried about most. Absol, you can kind of deal with him because you can run block. I think you just block and push him into the wall, and then he can't move. Or you can run Yawn and try to catch him that way. I'm going to run Heavy Slam and block this time around. I might try doing Heavy Slam and Yawn at a different time, but this time I'm going to do Heavy Slam and block. Because getting those stuns and stunning people like that is going to be quite helpful. I guess I'm going solo top. Bold move. We'll see how it plays out for us. Now, generally you're not supposed to let a tank go solo anything. That's a little secret right there for Snorlax. If you've never seen a lot of Snorlax play, what you do is in the early game, you can do that little belly flop with his auto attacks. And when you do that belly flop, you can then tackle into it. And when you tackle, you can get that little extra oomph at the end of it. Now, I also like to run leftovers because I could just passively regenerate my health. Which gives Snorlax another layer of just being bulky without being obnoxiously bulky. Because, like I was saying earlier, Snorlax is just a giant pool of health, essentially. Now, I wish they would have Rest as one of his abilities later on, instead of giving him his block ability, just have it be Rest. I mean, I took almost 7,000 damage there. And why isn't Reboot fighting for top? And here we go. This is what I'm talking about. He's going mid to get farm, but what does he need the farm for? He needs to be top. He needs to be helping defend the goal, which is now basically gone. Effectively. Like, where's the assists? There's none. Well, let's see if I can sneak in here and get a goal. I'll take it. Get my AS cookie going. See what I mean about the Garchomp? Gets a little obnoxious. That it's he does, not always, but he does percentage of health as damage. And when you do percentage of health as damage, it kind of hurts Snorlax more than anyone else because of how large his health pool is. They are not happy with me. Oh, I'm guaranteed. Yep, I knew it. That's what happens. And now they're going to take the Regieleki top. And our Cinderace is just not going to fight that, and he's just going to run. Well, we got Regirock bottom, but I don't see how that's going to help us. I'm good, I'm good. I got it. I'm gonna come back here, get some health, no worries. I'll be all topped off soon enough. Good to go, see? That's what happens when you got the leftovers. Let's see, right there was a perfect thing. You initiate, the tank initiates the combat, and then sets it up so that they can't come in and follow up, so... Because you want to be the first one in the building, so to speak. Just like that. You initiate the combat. You be the one to set the terms as the tank. Don't let them set the terms of engagement on you. You just say, you know what? Nope, I'm putting my foot in the door. This is the way it's going to be. And then just push them out. That kind of hurt, because I wished I could have gotten that extra score. And I'll just sit right here and I'll heal up. No big deal. And then... And then again, be the one to dictate the engagement, right? Like, what's the worst that can happen? They come after me? What are they going to do? They're going to meet a brick wall. Turn this. Oh, never mind. See? Push him around a bit. Just like that. Set the terms of the engagement. You initiate. You set it up so that you get the control. And that's exactly how it's supposed to go. Now we just have to capitalize on this and score. But that's the problem, though, is because now we have to initiate on them while they're on their base. Buy him some time. Yeah, well, you know, it happens. But we got 80 points scored right there. Pretty much without anybody fighting back. And, of course, he just got thrashed bottom, which was not a good thing. And they have a lot of points just lurking there, and that's not good either. See? Right there. Sometimes you make a tactical retreat to come back in and, you know, get some damage on them. Something like that. Dictate the engagement. You are the one that tells when to engage, when to initiate. And I'd love to get more HP on him to get more scores, but we got the 2-minute mark coming up. I got my Unite move coming up. There's some points there that are left. Can't leave those floating around. Oh, are they going to push a team fight top? That's not wise. Especially considering we just got a pick off. That's very unwise. I mean, I had to do something. Not much we could have done. I mean, he'll win those individual fights. So long as they don't boop up on him, he'll win them. Yep. Nope. He didn't win that one. Not good. Oh, he's going up there. He's going up there. Go, 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 go. That's bad. That's very bad. I don't think we're gonna win this one either. Again, you know, we were playing it well. Like we played it as well as we could have. And, you know, we did what we could.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We did what we could. Well, I mean, we initiated combat the way we should have. We just didn't have the defense where we needed it. And Azumarill's easy when you can collapse on it. We lost. I mean, there's nothing else I could say there. And what did it boil down to? The team fight right outside the Rayquaza. I mean... See what I mean? Like, you don't have to lead the damage charts, you just have to be the one that takes the damage and push people around. And that's what I was doing. There's nothing you could really do about it. And again, we lost because of the team fight. We weren't there for the team fight aspect. We weren't, you know, the team didn't wait. And that's the tragic part. Like the team, that's what you need. You need competent teams, and it's like I legitimately cannot stress that enough. But yet, you know, you're still gonna get the people that are gonna be like, oh, yeah, just go score. You know, just go score. You need those team fights. You do. And right there is, like I said, that is a perfect example of where one misplayed team fight or two cost the game. The fact that they had gotten to pick off, that we had gotten to pick off up top, they lost their Garchomp, and they lost one other thing. We should have gone opposite side of the Rayquaza, not on our side, but their side of the Rayquaza, and waited in ambush and picked off their team that attempted it. Instead, the team decided to go and get into like a specific area to, I guess, try to work with the Rayquaza, but I don't know. We're gonna run this, fat squirrel Greedent again, where I don't know why we have a second person. Oh wait, he's running an X attack, so he's running attack style Crustle, which is going to be atrocious. He's probably going to run X Scissor and Shell Smash. Now, when you use Shell Smash on Crustle, it lowers your defenses and gives you attack bonus and gives you movement speed. There is when you run that, you end up dying very quickly because you have no bulk. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like not having a sword guard on a katana, right? There's no sword guard there to stop you from injuring yourself. That's exactly the best metaphor for Crustle in that regard. Now, most people go with Tackle straight away. I like to go with Defense Curl because it generates me a berry. And so I can toss the berry out there and get completely loaded up on berries before I get to have Tackle. Solely because once you get Tackle, you can basically tackle and then tackle again, like this. Most people don't give Greedent a whole lot of thought, but Greedent is nasty. He's a nasty little blodger. He's great at defending. Now, I run Stuffed Cheeks just because I like it better. I mean, it puts all of the berries in one area that I can just consume. And I run Slow Smoke just because I appreciate the ability to slow down my opponents. This is gonna be just being an absolute bully to them right now. Just score right on them. No big deal. It's fine. This is what I'm saying. Nobody gives Greedent credit, but man, I tell you, he's bulky. Look at the amount of damage I took. And now that I have Belch, it's going to get even worse, because now I'm going to do tons of damage. Greedent is just... he's very powerful. And he's so underrated. Nobody expects the Greedent play. Fine, I'll just score right on you. Doesn't bother me any. Come here, dude. I wasn't done with you yet. Come back. Come back, Crustle. You don't want to play with Greedent? Why don't you want to play with Greedent? He's just a little guy. Don't worry about him. He doesn't hit that hard. Much. Belch hits like a truck, just so everybody's aware. Yeah, so that's 1,000 damage from a Greedent this early on at level 8. Push him out of the lane. I get that I use my Unite move, but I don't care. I'm gonna go do this before I can get another Chaos Cookie stack. Gives me even more HP. Yeah. Like, this here's my lane when I'm in it. Ooh, wait, there's somebody right there. Nice try. You failed, but nice try. There we go. Oh, no wonder. Their Gardevoir's bad. I mean, I wish this was better that they didn't have a teammate that was bad, but oh well. I went up in health fighting that gross tool. There you go. There we go, I got 6. I got 6 AS cookie stacks now. That was a terrible belch. You ever belch in the wrong direction? You're like, you're at a party, you just get done chugging a soda or a mixed drink that has carbonated, has carbonation in it. Some seltzer water, you know, in with your mixed drink or whatever, and then you just turn to your left and you're just like, bleh, right in somebody's face. That's it? That was your big plan? I mean... Now why would you do that? Come back! Aww. Oh well. You see, now this is what I'm saying. Yeah, they're gonna score some points, but I'm not worried about that. Because they're taking the Rayquaza. The enemy's going for point scoring. Now, if you take a look, notice. You're not gonna live, dude. Told you. Oof. Feels bad, man. Greedent comes in, belches the Rayquaza to take the kill. And now, because we've done that, we can start defending like this. you going? You don't want to fight? You sure? It would have been fun. For me. Okay. And it would have been really fun for me. We've just been belching at her. Belch right in the Gardevoir's face. Just... Nah, I'll take it. That's 10,000 damage taken.
2, 1. Time's up.
Not bad. I know that we most likely won that game, though they did score a lot of points later on, and it was all double, but I think we took that game. Oh yeah. 100 and something. See? Not bad damage recovery, not bad damage taken, and this is what I'm saying. Like, take a look at the recovery. Like, if you can. Just real quick, take a look at the recovery amount. Okay? Now, when you look at that recovery amount way up there, that recovery amount is something that most supports do. Now, you think, okay, but that's a tank. Why does he need recovery? Most of my recovery was self-recovery. I mean, I died, what, twice? And I was healing myself most of the time. As you can see here, like, it just ballooned up and out. You can actually see the scoring points, the scoring area here, right? By the time we had 37 points, they had 7. And the team fights in here, like, well, total points earned from goals, total points added by Regieleki. Regieleki's negligible. It truly is, because even if you take away the 40 points on the Regieleki, we still would have had him, 485 to 396. So, the Regieleki is negligible. Yeah, it does allow you to get a burst of points, but it's nothing really outstanding, per se. And you can see where we shattered the goals. Shattered a goal there, 2 goals there, and they shattered 1 there, and then 2 more there, and we obviously had 1 other goal. And that was post-Rayquaza that they shattered the 1. But it is what it is. And Greedent's nasty. I mean, a Greedent in the right hands is an absolute menace. An absolute menace. And I want more people to play him. I really do. Now, some people like to play Covet Greedent, but I'm not that big of a fan of Covet. Because it makes you run on a path and you can't really stop. So you kind of have to, like, spin all the way around. Hey, yeah, I need the money. So you have to kind of, like, do this big loop around to come back. Nice! Got 2 doses of money there. 640. I'm going to be earning up AOS coins for multiple reasons. First off is to do the rerolls for the Ho-Oh event. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go here. Because the Ho-Oh event right now is up for the 3rd year anniversary. And I already have 550. I would have had 650, but I spent 100. And this was just what I've done today. I've spent no gems. This was me, busting my behind, getting the free dice that happens, and now I have to wait every day for the dice to come up. But you can re-roll for 100 AOS coins. So you roll for, 100 AOS coins, and you're guaranteed. So let's say I roll a 3 on the original roll, right? I can pay 100 AOS coins, and it's guaranteed to be a 4, 5, or 6, right? So if I roll a 6, I'm obviously going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll make me advance probably 2 spaces. There you go. And then I have to wait till the next day. So tomorrow, Sunday, I should have another 100 points. And those 100 points will get me ever so closer to Ho-Oh. I earned the Miraidon recently that way. As you can see here on the calendar, it started yesterday and it goes until August 11th. So you got time. You figure every dice roll, and it only takes you about 3 dice rolls if you roll a 6, which you can again spend AOS coins to reroll. You can get all the way 3 dice rolls through a map, and you get 10 emblems, the little ho-oh emblems, for participating in your tile that you land on. So that's 130. So every 3 days, I'm getting 130 things. So in like 2 days, I'll have, well, maybe 2 days, because I don't know, that I might have another anniversary present on the cake coming up here. That's another dice. No, I don't have another dice. There's no more dice on the cake. Which is sad, but you know, it is what it is. I might get a dice out of the present. I'm not sure yet. I can do that to get me there. Do that. That gives me more. Yeah. I mean, I've got 22 days remaining, and you get a dice every day, and you figure 7 times 3 is 21. So if you were to start doing it today, you would get you'd have 700 ho-oh tokens just by doing it for the daily. That doesn't include the 4 dice that you can get. Well, wait, hold on. That doesn't include the 5, 6, 7. I think 7 dice you can get in the Panic Parade, and it also doesn't include the 2 or 3 dice you get in the Anniversary Cake. So anybody can earn ho-oh. It doesn't break the bank. It's not going to break you back. It's totally worth getting. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Even though one game was a Snorlax and the other game was a Greedent, again, even with the Greedent, I showed how you initiate with a tank. I was just right out there and being the first one in the fray. That's what tanks are supposed to do. I might play another defender the next time I do this. Maybe I'll play an all-arounder, show you how you are more attuned to being a flanker than you are an initiator. You're also kind of a counter-initiator as a all-arounder, so I might do that. But as always, have a wonderful evening, have a fantastic tomorrow, and have a good one.